Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone slept well and everyone is having a wonderful morning thus far. Whew. I was up pretty much all night. I have to go to work in a couple hours. I probably was up until 4 o'clock this morning. I did fall asleep a few times, but I'm hooked on that show, Goliath. Oh my gosh, I'm in season 3. No, season 3 just ended. I do have to go back and watch a little bit of it. Because like I said, I did fall asleep a few times, but I think I got the gist of what happened. So Leticia is back, and you know, I don't know who they are. Leticia is back and raging like always. So we're gonna go over her most recent Instagram post. So I think she just can't post on YouTube. I think because that video of her attempting to unlive herself is gone. And, I think enough people reported it. And then now, now she's threatening it again, but on Instagram. So I'm going to share with you a post that she had made really quick. Oh, really, I also wanted to say to those of you who have been a part of our channel here for a long time, and I'm doing these videos on Leticia. Um, I know many of you aren't interested in it, and I apologize for that. But sometimes, sometimes there's going to be things that, I may be interested in and I share on the channel. And you may not be interested in, and that's not going to hurt my feelings at all. Just please, please allow me to share my thoughts on things that I'm interested in. Sometimes I'm sure people get bored with 2-hour live streams of me just yapping. And I'm really passionate about this whole thing. So I normally don't spend this much time on something if I am not invested in it. And many of us are invested in this because of the baby. We all want to know what happens. And it's like, it affects you emotionally, because it involves a baby. So I will be doing videos on her until the baby comes. So I'm just letting you guys know that. Okay, share screen. Let's do. Um, this one's just okay. So this one is just a post she made. She shares her phone number, everything, but so she says, since there's already a warrant for me, I thought I'd let you know that it's my birthday today. I don't know how you could have abused a genuinely kind woman like me. It just goes to show how truly pathetic you are and always will be. I meant nothing to you, and neither does this child. But that doesn't change the fact that you penetrated me without my consent. You're a disgusting coward with no integrity. So I don't believe she sent it. Um, and that was meant to be sent, or that was meant for JW. And I mean, she just doesn't stop. How many times on that video that I shared last night did she say, "Give me the father, give me the father"? We don't even know. You don't even know for sure who the father is, Leticia. So, won't it just be a burn on you when that baby's born and the DNA gets tested and it's not JW's? How would you feel then? How would you feel about slandering his name all over the place if it wasn't his then? And it's funny also because she said on another video that you know, I only I only consent to something if I'm looking for something. The way you know it is I'll ask you for it. Well, she just gives herself away. I mean, she said she asked him for it the second time. So if you were AR'd the first time, you're not going to ask the person for it. I mean, that just you don't. Mm. Coffee. Okay, let's go now to the second one. Now we're going to go to the video. Oh, Lord. Let's go. Hold on a second. Now, this is going to be interesting, you guys. She's talking about her birthday, okay? So, we're going to have to... Oh, come on. Doesn't it let me...
Today is my birthday, July 28th, 2022.
Oh, weird. It's not letting me, like, make it bigger. Weird. Why? Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe... No? It doesn't have the option. I don't like Instagram. I really don't. No, I don't. Okay, well, we're going to have to put up with it this way. Okay? All right.
My videos aren't fully publishing. I want to let everyone know that, whatever you can do to find the videos, the full-length videos, to expose what I said in their entirety would be wonderful. I don't anticipate making it through the night. I've already...
Prepare yourselves, guys. Here comes her threats again. Because it's her birthday and people aren't swarming her with birthday presents. And she also, in her other videos, like, oh my gosh, lays on the sob story. Oh, my dad used to tell me, what, do you think you're special because it's your birthday? I mean, he could have said that in a joking way, for all we know. And she makes it sound like, oh, he was being so mean to her. She never says anyone's nice. So sad. You're going to have to wait, baby.
Disclose that I'm not doing well due to the lack of my medication, my appropriate medication, medicinal marijuana. And
if it's so important to you, why haven't you gone through the steps to get your card renewed? I mean, it's that simple. Why haven't you? You've had money, so that's not it. So what is it? Why don't you renew your card? Do you guys not have... I don't... Maybe it's not legal to have those, what you call it, what are they called? Come on. The marijuana stores. I forgot what they're called. What? You already went potty.
I've been trying to reach out. I've been trying to share my story. I've been trying to explain what...
Not trying. You've been doing it for a long time. Over and over and over again.
It's been going on. Everyone negates my personal needs.
Yeah. You guys, how dare you negate her personal needs? Come on. Bow down. Send her all everything she's asking for. Send it. Damn it. Now.
They ignore me. They find me as the issue, and because
not you.
Because I speak out against their rules and regulations. You know how it goes. I'm not feeling well. I tried to explain that.
Oh my gosh. It's always, whenever she's not getting her way, it's, I'm not feeling well. I feel sick. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna have a panic attack. I get
marijuana. I couldn't find anything. I have no access to anything.
Aw. Oh wait. You mean your titty pictures didn't work? Wait, what? I thought you were sending some boob pictures for some weed. And then you even offered your, up, and no one bit for that one either? Ooh, Leticia, you're losing it.
I don't know what else to say or do anymore. I don't think anybody listens. And at this point, suicide is the only thing that I can think about. And then everybody asks me, like on these videos, they get retracted, they get removed.
Yeah, when you're saying, I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to burn this hotel down, da 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 da, and then you pretend to take a bunch of pills, pretend to drink your NyQuil, and that's mocking people who are suicidal. You're not suicidal, Leticia. You say it for attention, you say it to get your way. You've been trying supposedly since you were 12. If somebody, not that I want anybody to unlive themselves, but seriously, if you really wanted to, one of those times would have taken. Seriously, you can't say, "Oh, I've been trying since I was 12." If Why would you post it all over the internet if you weren't trying for attention? Knock it off.
And why would you remove somebody that's reaching out to the world?
Reaching out because you're a dangerous human being. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm so sorry. Sosa calls. Do you have to go potty? Hold on. I'll be right back. Do you have to go potty? You have to go potty? You have to go potty? What do you want? Let's go. You have to go potty? Oh my goodness. I have literally OCD about the doors being open. Okay, sorry about that, but just remember, you guys, always my kids and Sosa comes first all the time. Come first all the time. Okay, let's go.
Why would you remove something that is so relevant to this day and age?
Because you are not somebody who is in serious, um, you don't represent those people who really are suicidal. You don't. And you're a dangerous person because you come on here and you threaten it all the time. And those people who may be, I wonder how they really feel. How about how you come on and threaten it because you don't get your way. That's absurd. You're a dangerous human being.
Where no one is offering assistance, and like I stated in the other video that was not given out there, that when I went to jail the last time 3 years ago, they didn't offer me a public defender as a disabled citizen. So they've actually been harassing me for so many years and negating my personal needs and trying to clarify that I'm just fine, that I'm just a normal person acting out. And that's not true.
Oh, well, you say you're not crazy. You say you're more intelligent than most people. You say you've worked, you've gone to college, yada yada yada. But yet now, when it suits you, you are not normal. You need help. But when it doesn't suit you, oh, you're none of those things. You are a narcissistic psychopath.
They're trying to get me on a felony offense that I falsified rape, which is absurd because why would I even speak out about it if it weren't the truth?
Okay, when
And my
somebody constantly asks, why would I do this? Every once in a while, yeah, when you say, why would I do that? Sometimes, sure. But she always says that. Why would I do that? Why would I? Why would I do this? Why would I say that? People that say that usually are lying.
most people know me. So
Who knows you? You say you don't have any friends, right? In real life. You don't talk to your family except when you need something. So who knows you? Who? You always say people know me. I've got witnesses. I've got, whatever, character witnesses. Where? Where are they? I don't see anybody.
So here I am, about to go drive crazy off of a bridge, probably, because I explain that to everyone. Like, if I don't get what I want, if I don't get what I need to cope,
There it is. I'm going to go drive off of a bridge, probably, because I've explained to everybody if I don't get what I want, if I don't get what I need, and she's going to say to, be able to handle all this stuff mentally. No, people don't put those sentences together like that. I'm going to drive off a bridge because if I don't get what I want, no. When people are really wanting to unlive themselves, they're sad. They see no way out. They're not yelling at everybody and cussing at everybody and blaming everybody else. They're just plain sad.
and handle this, then you're doing wrong by me. And I've been abused enough. I've been harassed enough by my family, harassed enough by the authorities, harassed enough by the government, that I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with your falsified
Bye.
version of whatever fabricated,
Bye.
whatever nonsense. I can't even get a. I'm in Hot Springs, and that's where my driver's license is from. So I can't even get a hotel room here. I'd have to go outside of town to get a hotel room to just try and rest.
Why is that? Are you flagged everywhere, Leticia? Oh, but is that everybody else's fault? They made you act out, right? They made you complain about the room smelling like smoke. They they're the ones who complained about you threatening to catch, or they're the ones at fault for you threatening to set the room on fire, for making the cops come and break down the door. Like, yeah, it's everybody else's fault. So she must be flagged at all the hotels there.
Somewhere peacefully. I don't have the money for that. I have no finances for these things. So I'm not
Come
sure
on,
where people
Sims. Come
presume
on.
I'm just supposed to come up with the money
Get a
when they've
job.
been ripping my everything from.
I know I'm stopping it a lot, but listen. And the fan's blowing my hair and my eyes, so I keep having to do this. Sorry. Um, but wait a minute. Why does she need a hotel room? Remember, she was fine living in her car before. She slept in her car. She was fine. She said she was happy. She didn't have any problems. Well, why do you need hotel rooms now? Why, Leticia? You have your car back. See? She just wants more and more and more. And she's going to put you guys down, call you all kinds of vile names until you give her what she wants. And doesn't that make you want to give her birthday presents? Doesn't that so sweet of her? What a sweet gal. Don't you want to just send her some money or buy her something off of her wish list?
From me. All of my valuables have been taken from me due to
Valuables.
the fact that
Your
they
crusty
clarified that I
underwear.
was harassing communications. I was, my daughter's been removed from my life, and they tried to state that I was the issue, when in actuality they were pumping me full of
Oh my
pharmaceuticals,
gosh.
and I went along with it because that's what they told me. I've been very
Because you don't have a mind of your own? I thought you were so intelligent. Oh, it was the medication that made you just go along with it. It was the medication They made you sign a paper giving her dad the rights to just take her, right? What, you can't read? What is wrong with you? Seriously, when are you going to take accountability for Leticia? When? You're 35 today? Stop acting like you're 6. Seriously. When have you ever once heard her say, that was my bad, that was my fault? Never. Everything she says and does is because somebody else made her do it, forced her to do it, treated her this way, so it made her do it. They didn't get her weed, so that's why she's threatening to kill people. And, you know, that's why she should have stabbed her brother in the neck. She said, come on, you're a psychopath. You guys remember, this girl killed 8 puppies, I think it is, and caught her baby's crib on fire. Who does that? She wasn't getting her way, I'm sure. And she says, if I just had my own house, I would be fine. No. How would you cope with life? What if you didn't have weed and you had a screaming baby? What would you do then? She even said, well, I can just stop doing weed. Bull crap. If you get this irate and violent and angry when you don't have it, no, you're going to need help to quit it.
Very compliant in that way. Yeah,
You're never
and
compliant.
It's not healthy.
You're not
to
compliant.
be so complacent because nobody listens to your personal needs. And I realized that just being a part of that flock and that
People listen to people's personal needs, but if it's not something that's a dire thing that you need, like food, they don't feel that they should provide it for you. So what? If you think you need weed, come up with your own way to get it. Don't blame others if you don't have it.
number, they don't actually engage with you individually. They just presume that you're nothing and no one. And I really just don't give a fuck about anybody anymore. I think that what
But you expect people to give a fuck about you.
has gone on is people presume that I'm supposed to be living for a child that I already know is going to be ripped away from me because these people are crazy.
Okay, the child's going to be ripped away from her because these people are crazy. Not because of the shit you've been doing the whole time you've been pregnant. No, not that. She already knows the baby's going to be taken. So why not put its life in danger? Why not smoke Swisser sweets and smoke weed and punch her stomach and cause all this horrible trauma for this baby inside of her with her negative screaming and yelling? And this poor kid, man, this kid, ugh, she's such a selfish bitch.
They like to persuade me into believing that I'm in a state of comfort, and then they rip everything away. Just like when I had a gift wish list on Amazon and for the baby, and people started harassing me, trolls.
So they get you comfortable and then they rip it away. So are people supposed to just take care of you forever? Support you forever? Usually you support somebody to try to help them be better. But your support that you require is indefinite. Nobody wants to do that. Do you even think that people are having a hard enough time out there without having to take care of a 35-year-old woman's ass? Seriously. I don't know who you think you are, but you need a big old slice of humble pie, girl. Not a slice, a whole pie. you're whacked.
You people of the government generally that started going on there and removing all of that. I can't access dating apps anymore. I can't go on there willingly. They
Because,
remove my profiles before I'm even able to talk.
oh, really? Maybe it's because you're dangerous. You ever think about that? Hmm.
Talk and engage with people because I'm trying to reach out to hang out with someone just to smoke. So I don't know what to do anymore.
So you're trying to put yourself in another dangerous situation so you can accuse another guy of touching you inappropriately or taking advantage of you. The list is long, guys. The list is long. The things she accuses people of. Have you not learned? I'm telling you guys, if she was raped by two guys within 2 days, 3 days, do you really think she'd be going on dating apps trying to hook up with other guys? Would you? Or would you be so traumatized you wouldn't even think about going to a stranger's house? She's such a liar.
I can't sleep in my car. It's very, very
Why?
difficult to sleep here. They had me sleeping on the streets.
You did. You slept in your car just fine before you went to mama's house. You were just fine, you said. Now what? Now it's just unacceptable? Now you're going to complain? Now that you got your car back, like you said, if I just had my car, I'd have a place to sleep. Now you're complaining that you got your car back. And you're not in jail.
When they kicked me out of the hospital last week because they promised me they were going to find me housing. They negated to do that, and then they've realized that also through
Wait, you said you left. You said you left the
my
hospital.
Medicare that I had free transportation through the buses. Well, you should have known that. You should have looked into what things were accessible through my insurance. Instead, you presume I'm at like everybody else and that I'm just trash. And then there was another homeless girl that ended up back in that facility just this last time I was in there. I can't make this video very long because they won't allow me to share the entirety of it on Instagram.
Good. So she's being somewhat um, like me, other conservatives. She's being somewhat, what's the word? Come on. I can't think right now. I only slept like 2.5 hours. Uh, I almost just had it. Shoot. I know you guys are probably putting in the going, it's this, it's this. So it's when you're shut down for speaking your opinion on things if it doesn't line up with the narrative that someone's trying to push. So I can't think. I know the word. It's just not coming to me right now. She's being somewhat censored. Yes, that's what needs to happen. She needs to be censored. She's dangerous.
So I have a lot to say. I have a lot that I'm seeking, but
You've said everything you could possibly say, Leticia. Now, at this point, it's at the point where you need the views, you need the attention, so you have to make things up now. Ugh.
nobody allows me to get that far because that's how it is. They try to snuff me out because my words are contradictory to what they're doing in this day and age, and they're just abusing and harassing people and shoving medications down their throat instead of realizing that holistic medicine is the way to go. um, I don't know what else to tell you. Today is July 28th, 2022. It's my birthday. I'm 35 years old today. I do.
Why don't you act like it? Grow up. Let your birthday be the day that you take your life back from all this trauma, that you start your healing, Leticia, because you're going to keep going like this and you think that what you're doing is going to somehow make a big impact somewhere. It's not. You're just wasting your life away doing what you're doing. It's her party and she'll cry if she wants to, cry if she wants to. That's what she'll do. Well, she already said she's going to take today and unlive
Plan on
herself.
committing suicide
There.
today, and I don't understand why people aren't understanding of this, because I've told them I need an apology. I need resources. I need something, some semblance of peace in my life so that I can move forward. But instead, they just want to harass and abuse.
Say it's true. Say everything she says is true. Since she was 12 years old, right? And she's now speaking out she started at 34, I believe. She's now got a voice at 34 years old. And she thinks that JW should give her an apology, which, if he gave her an apology, that would be an admittance to that he did what she's accusing him of. You're never going to get it, Leticia. You're never going to get an apology from him. I guarantee it. She needs this. Sometimes you just don't get closure on things. Sometimes people don't do the things we would like them to do. It's part of life. And you're so smart and you're so intelligent, right? You should know this. Learn how to move on. That's all you got to do. Learn how to freaking move on. You're wasting your breath.
Excuse me. Leticia Collins Servant. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
God, what a vile. She's so vile. So vile. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Let me see if I go back. She's so vile. It's unbelievable how vile she is. It's like, whoa. Seriously? How in the hell can you? Is there? Hold on a second. Let me go here. Um, has she done any more videos? Oh, I didn't do this one from last night. I don't think. Oh, that one. No, here. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Let's see. Hold on. We can do it as. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something here. I have to title these something. So, okay, save. Okay. Hopefully that saved there. And then I can go to my. Hold on, really quick. See if it's in my. I'm just trying to see something here really quick. Wait, that's supposed to be quick access. Okay, it's not there. Damn it. Um, Maybe is it down here? Is it down here? Is it down here? No. Okay. Um, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Where is that? Okay, well, I was trying to. I was trying to see if I could. I saved it as. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to do a separate video, I guess, because. And if she would have saved all that money that she would have put. Oh, here I can do it this way. I think if she would have saved all that money that she spent on all of that food. Oh my goodness. If you look at her Instagram, all this bougie food, right? I don't know why my internet's taking so long to load, but it is. Come on. Hmm. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to, since that one was pretty short, I'm trying to find, um, I was going to go ahead and try to do another one real quick, but I can't. It's not popping up for some reason. So this one is, but let me try it again. Sorry. Okay. Okay, maybe this. Maybe I could try this. Maybe I can try this. Is it okay? Did we already watch this one? Did I did I already do that one? Let me see something really quick. So the one I did, yeah, that was the one I did last night, I think. Okay, I already did that one. No, I did that one. Well, whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna share this. Let me go back to you. I'm all over the place. What time is it? Okay, I still got an hour. Okay, let's go to share screen. Okay, I don't believe I played this one yet. Okay, is that one it? Yes, I believe so, guys. Okay, let's shut that one down. Here we go.
So it's later in the day on July 27th, 2022. In a few hours, it'll be
Oh
my
shoot!
birthday.
Why is this leaking?
And I've always prayed to have good birthdays, but I've never actually had very good birthdays. Never. My dad would always tell me growing up, "What do you think this is, your birthday or something?" And he'd always slap the shit out of me or, make sure that I didn't feel special. And a lot of times,
Can you guys really imagine that? On her birthday, her dad says, "What do you think? This is your birthday? You're special?" And he'd slap the shit out of you. Come on, dude. Seriously. The stories just keep growing and growing and growing. I don't know about you guys, but how many of you guys don't ever remember having a cake or a birthday party? I don't. I don't ever remember having a birthday party. Ever. So, I mean, my birthday was never acknowledged from what I remember. So what? I mean, yes, it sucks, but come on, your dad didn't slap the shit out of you on your birthday. You're such an attention whore. God, it makes me sick.
I didn't get um, the type of emotional support that I could have used on my birthdays. And I refused to socialize after my family had beaten me down so much and made me realize that I'm worthless to the world. Um,
See, who can say that and go with a smile? Come on. She's had how many years to deal with this? How many years? I mean, many of us aren't completely healed, but we don't live in that victim mentality. You know, it's like when you're a grown up and you are grown enough to know right from wrong. You're grown enough to know I'm responsible for myself, my happiness, my sadness, my this, my that. When you're that age, it's your choice to be a perpetual victim, or to move on, to heal, to live your life. She said something that was like, what was it? I can't remember what it was. Ugh.
And then, everything that's happened with the government and everything has happened with, these military men and everything, I realized that I'm worthless and nothing that I do matters.
Then why are you doing it? Okay? There. Why are you flopping your gums every day, all day? Why? If you really know in your heart of hearts and you feel you're worthless, nothing you say or do matters, why even do it? Because you're lying. You're looking for sympathy. You really don't feel that way because you sure seem to think that your opinion does matter. And your getting back at these people does matter. You contradict yourself constantly.
uh, I've been out of the hospital now for a few hours, and
And you're already complaining.
I managed to go and eat something that I probably didn't need. I know I didn't need because I ended up with a headache and nausea, and I
She
know
doesn't
I'll
have
have
her
diarrhea
bougie
here
food.
shortly.
Put on your
I
diaper.
went over to
Don't
Panda
forget.
Express and had some of that Kung Pao chicken. I used to love it years ago when I was accustomed to eating all the junk food and on all the trash, you know, meats and things that had the antibiotics and hormones. But immediately after I ate it, I could feel that I was lightheaded, and
Oh my gosh.
and my stomach started hurting.
Really? What have you been eating for the last week? According to you, you've been eating crap food in the hospital. So why did you have that reaction? If that's all you've been getting is crap food, you haven't had your vegan food for how long now? It wouldn't have affected you so bad then. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but who can afford to eat healthy these days? But she sure can. Go and look at her Instagram. Look at all the pictures of food that she has posted. That's hundreds and hundreds of, if not a few thousand, maybe, depending. Yeah, probably of food that she's spent money on that could have gotten her a place, something. She could have bought some things for her baby. She could go rent a room. What about that? Why don't you go look in rooms to share? See, I'm telling you, I know exactly why she's doing this whole thing. Okay? I don't know if I played the video yet. I'm gonna have to, because she pretty much spells it out, but doesn't realize what she's doing. She went after a military guy because she wants to go back to school supposedly, and it would be paid for. Okay, she's doesn't want to go to jail because if she goes to jail and has this on her record, she'll lose her disability benefits. She says, right? That's why she's freaking out. If she doesn't get her disability, she's going to have to get a job. So, wouldn't you, if you were her, if you falsely accused somebody of something and then thought, oh shit, this could happen if he wins this whole thing, would you not fight till the end to try to prove you weren't lying? I would never do it in the first place, but that's what she's doing. I have to find that video, but it's like, oh, and she says I was looking for a husband. Well, after 12 hours, she expected this guy to want to be her boyfriend.
So I was sitting in the car and I was trying to hit up anybody that had any kind of smoke, any kind of
Mm-hmm.
green that I could, because I don't have my medicinal marijuana card right now. It
Why not?
lapsed, and I
Fix it.
would have
Fix
much
it.
rather just gone to a dispensary to get my
Dispensary. That's
medicine
right.
and to be able to chill by
Why
myself
don't
and
you?
enjoy my birthday in solitude like I've done many years, in the past. And because I never really reached out to try to socialize. I knew that I was
Oh
unwanted. A
my
lot of the people, even
gosh.
up
Lord.
in the north, they didn't appreciate that I was smoking marijuana, and they thought it was bad. Oh, look at all the infiltrated veins. Like everything they had done, they ripped apart my veins, and I'm bruised everywhere. So I look like a fucking crack whore. That's normal. Who cares? I went over to Walmart and I bought a bra.
Okay. When I heard this part, I was laughing to myself because somebody in the comments said she needs to go buy a new bra. And and it's funny because this is the first time I've heard her say I went and bought a new bra. It was just pretty funny. It made me laugh.
At the very least for like $10,
Are you
and
sure you didn't steal it?
uh, so my tits won't be so
Five
saggy
finger
and disgusting.
discount.
And I try to hit up some people to see if they could get me some weed, and I really have no friends. I didn't make many friends down here around here, and a lot of times
No
they were a lot of like
friends.
simps that wanted to hang
Simps?
out with me.
Oh,
So
simps. Okay, you guys, just remember those of you who are sending her money, buying her stuff, leaving all your comments, I guarantee you she thinks of you guys as simps. I do. I guarantee it. Has she given you any special attention? Does she chat with you? Does she talk with you? Um, she has no friends, she says. So if she really thought, if you meant anything to her, she would, because she has nobody else. But she's alienated her family, her friends, her exes, any future I can't think today. Possibilities for a relationship. I mean, she can't even rent hotels there anymore. But it's everybody else, you guys. Take her word for it. It's everybody else. She didn't, not alienated. She, like, these people can't be around her. They just can't because look at she's freaking crazy.
I'm hopeful that I can get some weed by this evening. But of course, they wanted tit pictures and everything, and
You offer
degrading.
it.
And
You offer it.
honestly, I don't care at this point. I realize that I'm unwanted. I realize that
Ah.
this baby doesn't matter to anybody. This baby doesn't matter.
This pisses me off. This is how she's so manipulative. This bitch is so manipulative and she says this baby doesn't matter. When all along, at first, a lot of people cared for both of them and they wanted to help both of them. Okay? As time went on, they started saying, screw you, Leticia. We want to make sure that baby's safe. With your threats and all this, people even, sent her some stuff. Well, she used to say, nobody cares about me, right? Nobody cares about me. Then she says, nobody cares about the baby. But when people care about the baby, she says, all you guys care about is the baby. You don't care about me, so fuck it. I'm getting rid of this Satan. I'm getting rid of this bastard, you know? He's of the devil, things like that. You only care about the baby. And I bet you that happened with her daughter and her ex quite often. If he paid attention to the daughter, I guarantee you she got very jealous. Maybe that's why I'm a little triggered too, because that's how my mom was. Very jealous of anyone giving me any attention. There's certain people like TT that triggers the hell out of me, her, and then a couple other people. And it seems to be the same actions, kind of that remind me of what I dealt with. They act like my mom in certain ways, in that way. But um, so what she does here is nobody cares about this baby. Listen to her. She's so manipulative.
to the men that had ejaculated in me. It doesn't matter to anyone. So I went ahead and I bought
Can somebody tell me the first time JW didn't ejaculate in her, right? Didn't he do it on her stomach? And he asked her, "Do you want a rag?" Right? And then the second time, when she approached him and asked him to do her, she asked him to ejaculate inside her. So I don't know why she's saying these men that ejaculated in me. You asked for it. You asked them to. You can't blame that on them. And you can't blame the fact that you got pregnant on JW, because even if it is his, you asked him to do it. Uh, uh,
bought myself some swishers and I started smoking that
yep.
because I didn't have any
Smoking
weed to
Swissers.
smoke. So
Mm-hmm.
what's some tobacco? Who cares? Like, no one cares about this child. If they would have cared, they wouldn't have put me in jail. They wouldn't have confined me. They wouldn't have driven.
That is the whole point. People need you to be in a place where you are not alone with that baby, because people worry and are terrified that you're going to harm that baby. That's all we care about at this point, many of us. I'm sure you have a few people who feel bad for you, but with your bitchy, entitled attitude, your hate, your anger, your vile behavior, I don't care about you anymore. At first, I felt bad for you. I don't anymore, not one bit. It's all on you. This is all your fault. You don't have to be doing this. You could be a grown up and act like a grown up and figure shit out like a grown up, but you choose not to. So I don't feel bad for you. There's many other people who have gone through trauma and they freaking figure it out. You, on the other hand, you love to just bask in it and use it to act out. Um, so she bought some Swisser sweets and started smoking them. Can you imagine that poor little baby coughing in there? And I have questions on her ultrasound. So one of them must be hers, right, from when she was young. But the dates are just the dates are weird to me, and the size of the baby, because one of the pictures of the baby that says, and they're both 10 weeks 3 days, right? They both have the same date on them also, but one of the pictures, the baby's like almost fully developed. You can see it. I don't know. I don't know, something's off about the
Me
ultrasound
crazy
pictures.
like that. So of course I did send some photos of my tits and
And it
stuff,
didn't
and
work. Oh
not
shoot.
not fully exposed, just like cleavage
Sure.
pictures.
Uh-huh.
But that's how it goes when you drive women crazy, and
Yet you sit there constantly and accuse men of being sickos, of being perverts. I mean, there's no way I'd be doing that to get some weed if I had just gone through 2 R's. Come on.
they just have nothing to live for.
Then
And like I said, tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And I have no one to share it with. I have nobody
feel sorry for
to
yourself.
comfort me. I have nobody
Aww. Who'd
to
want
tell me
to?
it's gonna be okay. No,
At this point, you psycho, nobody wants to be around you. Are you kidding? I mean, do you blame anybody? If anyone comes around you, you're gonna fucking accuse them of something. People don't want to come around you. or you're going to accuse them of stealing from you, or you're going to accuse them of trying to touch you, or, whatever. Stealing your crusty panties. Ew. Why does she say she said her brother did that too when she was young. She said, and every time she's been messed with, by the way, she's been asleep, supposedly. Maybe she was dreaming it then? Huh? Ah, you're a psycho.
Nobody to protect me. And that's always like I'd always thought that my genuine kindness
Oh,
was going
please.
to pay off one of these days, and somebody was going to care about me individually and want to understand that I'm not emotionally like.
Guess what, Leticia? That can still happen. Guess what? That can still happen. You can have all of the things. You can have that. But you have to get help. You need those medications. They just need to find the right dosage. But you probably didn't even give it that much time. Some medications can help. You just aren't willing to put the effort in. And that's on you. Nobody else. I mean, you took the medications and then you say they forced these down my throat. No. Take accountability. Get go check yourself into a hospital and get a therapist, a psychiatrist that can prescribe medications and that can give you therapy in conjunction with the medications, and that will work. But you have to seek out the resources. No one's going to do it for you. You're a big girl. Put your big girl panties on. If you want a happy life, you have to put the effort in. It doesn't just happen like that. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. And somebody said, you know, they're sorry that I went through trauma, and it's um, that you would never be able to tell, and that they're not taking it away from me. They're just saying, and I've never shown it. I have always been able to, for a long time, keep, not talk about it until I became a young adult. Then I started to slowly get counseling here and there. And then, I was married for a long time, 24 years, and with him for 29 years. So I had my family to keep me busy, two kids, very involved in sports and everything. So I kind of put my healing on hold for a long time and hyper focused on fixing everything else. Um, but I didn't blame everybody else. I always internalized everything. You know, I always just made sure I did everything everybody wanted so they'd be happy. I wanted to see everybody happy. If there was a fight in the family, I'd always be the one trying to get everybody to make up. I'd call my brother, I'd call my sister, I'd call them, he said this, she said that. You guys, you need to have a talk. I always wanted to fix things, which is good, but not when it's overly. If it's like with my kids, my therapist told me this. Instead of protecting their father and, you know, trying to comfort my kids over the way he was behaving, she said, you should have not interfered, and you should have just let them have their own felt experience from their father, because they would cry. Dad would do things and say things, or not be home when he said he was going to, when we had something special planned, and sometimes I'd hear my son crying himself to sleep at night when he was really young, and I would always try to make excuses for dad, because I didn't want to see, when you're a mother, you don't want to see your kids hurt, and you'll say you'll do anything to stop that hurt. Well, in the process, he didn't always feel that felt experience from his father. So I interfered with that, and I shouldn't have, because she said yes. It would have been hard to watch them feel, see them hurt like that, but then they would know what dad did, who dad is. That gives them the um, not knowledge, but do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like then they know who dad is. Like, this is my dad is this way, this way, this way. He does this, this, and this, and this is it. Like, they can see it for what it is. And instead of that, I interfered. I'm probably not even making any sense, but I wish I would have never done that. Is my point. Um, and as we all know, dad's always the good guy, because mom's always the one that, you know, takes care of everything. And well, there are some dads out there that are good dads, but mom's always the one that uh, takes care of the kids and takes them where they need to go. Well, at least I was. And I overly involved myself with everything in their life. And I was overbearing, definitely. But that's what happens. If you don't heal before you move into a marriage and have kids, you bring all that trauma with you. And that's not good. So, and everybody deals with trauma different, depending on the traumas. So I don't know why I got off on that tangent. I don't know what my point was, but the point is she's the only one that can help herself. She's the only one that can, she's the driver of her car. Like, she cannot get happy, feel happiness, experience joy until she puts the efforts in. And she's not having the real felt experiences because she's blaming everybody else and accusing everybody else. So she doesn't feel this stuff. It's like, therefore, she is incapable of change. She just can't, because she's not feeling those feelings. And I think a lot of what she says is made up. I do. A lot of it.
I'm emotionally vulnerable to a lot of these
You
predators,
are vulnerable? Come on.
um, and then
Stop
I just
it.
can't help it.
Stop
I
it.
feel like I can see the goodness inside of them. That's why I give them that leeway, that benefit of the doubt, like I always
When?
talk about.
When?
And they turn
When?
around and they assault.
When do you ever see the good in people? When do you ever give people the benefit of the doubt? When? You're, oh my God. You use that as an excuse for why you didn't file the R charges. It's always with your brother, your mom, JW, everybody, the cops, the government. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Lord.
Me and abused me anyway. And I realized that I was just pathetic all around for thinking that um so, like what Thomas had done, and then Jason the following couple days after. And then now I'm getting abused because I can't relay the truth. I can't relay my, freedom of speech.
Okay, you're not getting abused, for one. Two, you've relayed your freedom of speech this entire time. What are you talking about? That's all you've been doing is flapping those gums. Seriously? What do you mean you can't relay it? That's all you do for hours upon hours upon hours, day after day after day, week after week after week, month after month after month. What?
And I am very scared. I know I'm supposed to try to go
I
tomorrow to talk to the sheriff's department to try to file for the assault from my brother, since they didn't want to file, last week. They said I had to go into the facility. How was I to go into the facility when I was forced to go up to Little Rock? And they have information. They all have the information. They all have the pings. They all have, my location, my exact everything, because these officers are the ones that have been harassing me. That was an officer that harassed me at the gas pump. That was an
you know, this, what proves her a liar is this. Remember when she was at that hotel threatening to unlive herself? Remember? They couldn't find her until they actually did find the number and ping her phone. Liar, Leticia. Stop lying. Why you always lying? Always fucking lying. I'm delirious. Ugh.
officer that harassed me there at the gym,
Oh my
that got me in
gosh.
trouble and forced me to be confined. And people don't care. They just think that I'm the issue,
You
that I should be the
are.
one that is
You
abused.
are.
But and then everybody says
No,
my child should be
you should be held accountable for your actions. Nobody's abusing you. You're abusing quite a bit of people, though. You're abusing people. No one's abusing you. You need to be held accountable. Yes.
important to me when it's not important to anyone else. It's not
Why?
important to
Okay.
them
She said, "Why should her child be important to her when it's not important to anybody else?"
that I'm hurt. It's not important to them that I'm under so much stress. It doesn't matter to them that I literally have panic attacks and
I,
seizure up to the
I
point of not being able to interact with the world around me under such severe stress. It doesn't matter to
check
anybody. I'm
yourself
a
in.
pathetic loser wannabe, and I get that. I knew that.
You said it.
But I thought that maybe one day I would be able to pursue being one of those normal people. But I'm not, and I never will be. I understand that my psychological disorders and, the physical disorders that I have, like the panic attacks that turn into seizures, are not normal for most people. And even to witness, that's why they try to abuse me during those times and tell me that I'm faking it. In actuality, I'm not. Like, I can't pull myself out of that. I just detach.
Stop. A seizure isn't detaching. Stop. A panic attack isn't detaching. Oh my gosh. She's sure been able to okay, I have a really good friend who has seizures. And he explains exactly how it happens and what happens. She doesn't explain the whole process, right? Cuz she doesn't have them. And it's funny, they must time themselves so they never happen when she's live, right? All the hours she's been live, all the days, never happens.
So I know that I'm an easy target. I know this child means nothing to anyone else. And at first I thought, oh no, this baby means so much to me. Eventually somebody will want to love
When?
me, and then
When?
the baby. And, that he's so, you know, he's so special because he's gone through so many hardships, and he's had a really rough start about everything. And
Because of you.
um
You caused his
well,
hardships.
that doesn't happen. I realize that
Give me
I'm
a minute
pathetic
with her.
for trying. I'm pathetic for seeking above my means in that way, seeking somebody that was I thought honorable. Like I thought that if I stopped dating of the lower class in that way, that I would be able to meet somebody that was
In that way.
going to be able to help lift me up and to where I could go to school finally and finish a degree. I realized how stupid I was. I
Yeah.
realized how dumb I was for thinking that I mattered to the world.
Yeah.
And I try to
At
share
least you
everything
realize
with
it
everyone
now. I mean,
because
yeah.
I'm always depressed. I'm always sad. If I don't get my medicine, then I want to harm myself.
Uh-huh. If you don't get your way, then you want to harm yourself. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Wait 1 second, baby. Not yet. I gotta put this over the bed. Hold on, really quick. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Stay there. Stay there, baby. Stay. 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 Stay, handsome boy. Stay, you little handsome little booger. Okay. Okay, baby. Come on. Okay. Lay down. Lay down, baby. Lay down. Move your butt. Move your butt. Move your booty. Move your butt. Come here. Hey. Hi. Hi. I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you. Don't lick all my lotion off. Come here. I love his wavy hair. Come here, baby. Are you so handsome? Thank you for the kisses. I love you. His ears are so much better. I put the ear mite stuff in his ears. What are you doing? You want to sit? You want to sit? Look. So, look. Look in the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Look. Oh my gosh, you're so handsome. Look. Who's that? Let me move her. Can we move? Who's that? Say hi. Look. Who's that handsome boy? Who's that handsome boy? Aw, you're adorable. Look at you, you little handsome booger. You little handsome guy. We can wipe on the sheet because the sheet's dirty. We gotta wipe your ickies out. You got the ickies. Grandma has to wash the sheet. Are you so handsome? Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, you want your tummy rub? Okay, sorry guys. I love him so much. Okay, let's get back. Let's get through this shit. Okay. Okay. Uh, hold up.
And it's not my fault
Oh,
that I don't have access to
oh,
it.
my
You have
earphones.
removed me from all of my
No!
valuables, all of my
Forgot. I
belongings,
can't
all
hear
of
what she's
my,
saying.
you
Damn
know,
it.
everything that I found that I held dear, and I have nothing to comfort myself. The only thing I had was medicinal marijuana,
Oh my! How
and
many
so
times are you gonna
smoking
talk
right
about
now is
it?
fine. You know, it's not fine for him. He doesn't like it. He didn't like also
Oh,
what I ate earlier because he started.
but I'm gonna keep doing it, even though it's really affecting my baby, and I know it. I can feel it. You're a sick bitch.
Acting weird, and
Hi,
who
handsome
cares?
boy. Come here.
Who cares? Like really, everybody says I'm putting him in danger by
You
what I'm
are.
doing, smoking weed,
Yeah.
and that's not nearly as bad as all of the additives that people eat and that are contaminating their children through the foods and everything, the dairy and the meat products, all of it. So, um, yeah, I, I don't, I don't know what to do anymore.
She just likes to hear herself
I
talk. That's
am
all.
thinking about what's
Seriously.
coming next, and
Jail, hopefully.
I really don't have much hope left at all. Um, I'm trying really hard to be patient, but like I told the team there at the hospital today, um, I've been excruciatingly patient. It's and I realized that that was stupid on my behalf.
Excruciatingly patient with who? Who? I think it's the other way around. People have been excruciatingly patient with you. Wow.
because
It's
I
unbelievable.
was being so patient with these people that were abusing me, including the
Oh
officers,
my
including,
gosh.
the government, including every, my family, everything. I didn't want anybody else to hurt. So I just absorbed all the pain and took it as that I should be the one that suffers. And then when I started speaking out and like spoke out about the rape and everything, and people told me it's okay, you speak out against the people that hurt you. Um, well, finding out I was pregnant and finding out that these men just used me for that night, um, that was abuse. There's nothing else you can say about that. That was assault. That was abuse. I
No, it
didn't accept
wasn't.
that. I
No,
didn't
it wasn't.
ask for that. I wasn't
No, it
seeking it,
wasn't.
because if I would have been, then it would have been a different approach. It would have been me asking them, and that's usually how it went.
Oh, really? Huh. It would have been her asking them. Yeah, which she did. The more you talk, girl, the more you talk. Oh my goodness, Sosa. What are we going to do with her? Sosa, what are we going to do with this girl? She's a literal nutcase. She really is. Look at her. She's a nutcase. I'm so happy you don't have to have her as a mommy. Yikes. You'd be put in the freezer. Well, you're too big for the freezer, so yeah. You're too. Sorry. Okay.
And I have plenty of character
Kiss?
witnesses that
Give
would
me a
know.
kiss. Thank you.
Um,
I love you.
so
Where's your
yeah,
character witnesses? Wait, where? Where? Leticia, stop lying. Where are your character witnesses? That you don't have any friends. Where are your witnesses? Why you always lying? Sorry.
I'm just
Oh, how?
disgusting, and that's why I
Yeah.
don't really even care about like showing myself off anymore, because like all this is just horrifying.
But
Like,
you're an innocent, good girl, Catholic girl, right? Offering to sell your coochie for weed, you know, giving blowjobs for weed, you know, um, offering titty pics for weed. Oh, but you're abused. You're the one that's abused, right? They forced you. Nobody forced you to do that. You offered it. My mind is just mush at this point. You are so cute. He's laying on the bed and he's got both of his paws hanging off of the bed. You're so cute. I love
my
you.
gigantic belly, you can
I
barely
love
see
you.
it, but like, I really don't care
We
anymore.
can see
I
it
know
just
that
fine.
I'm a filthy whore.
Yep.
Now that I have this baby inside of me,
Finally, you
that
come to
makes me a
realize
filthy whore because
no,
I have no husband and the
no,
baby's going to be a bastard.
no. What makes you a filthy whore is you offering guys to do you in the butt so you can have some weed. What makes you a filthy whore is offering to send people nude pictures. What makes you a filthy whore is offering to give blowjobs for weed. I don't know. I mean, that. Not because you have a baby, an innocent little angel baby in your tummy. That poor baby. Oh my gosh, the hell that baby has gone through.
When he's born.
Go ahead.
And
It's okay.
that's the saddest part, is
You can get
that
by. It's okay.
I didn't expect
Shit.
that of myself. I already had that happen one
It's
other
okay.
time, and things went awry, and
Hold
I
on.
tried to salvage it, and there's no salvation in this.
Oh,
There's no
shut up.
salvation in what has
Here you go.
happened.
Go
So
ahead. It's okay.
that's why I just convey the honest truth and how
There's
depressed I
no
am.
salvation.
Um, finally they looked into my Medicare and Medicaid and
She's so
realized that I had
depressed, but
transportation
give her some weed and
through
she's
the Arkansas
a totally different
Transit or
person.
whatever. And they didn't look at that last week.
Oh
They
my
didn't
goodness.
bother
Still
to
complaining about
engage with
that.
that last week. They sent me on a public bus with a pass and a nickel, and I was supposed to have known how to get by, and I've never used a bus before. So, um, and when I went to go pick up my vehicle,
You want someone to hold your fucking hand? My goodness. The entitlement is insane. My kids have never even been this entitled at any age. Yikes.
after I was dropped off by that transit bus, um, I just hopped in my car
And
and drove
drove
away,
away.
sped away because I didn't
And
want to engage with my mother.
look at the big show you put on for the fact that the cops were going to be waiting for you. Look at the big show you put on. Having to get hotel rooms, right? You couldn't just go get your car. Ugh.
So I have no articles on me, nothing else. And I'll have to talk to the sheriff's department and hope that they don't detain me for the warrants. And if they try
Please,
to,
God,
then
detain. Please detain her.
I'm gonna light myself on fire. I
There.
really don't know what else to do. I don't
Come
know what
on,
else to
baby,
do
light
aside
my
from
fire.
attacking myself because everyone is attacking me for things I didn't do. I didn't falsify the reports.
I
I
can't
don't know
fast
why you'd
forward
like
through this.
to put me in jail for that, because if it's a felony offense and I get accused of that, then my disability is, retracted from me.
Oh! Oh! Ah! There it is. This is why she is still going hard with this story, guys. I'm telling you, she's not giving up because if she gets, if she gets charged with this, bye bye free ride. And then you think you've got it bad now? Wait until you don't have that free ride anymore. I bet you anything that when she has to start working, all this mental stuff is going to just poof disappear. She's going to be normal because she doesn't have to act crazy for her disability. There's where it is right there. That's why she's not letting up on this story. I'm telling you.
Then I won't have the coverage that I need for my mental health. I won't have the coverage that I need, the support that I need,
The financial support. What mental health? You don't take medicines. You don't go to therapy. What help do you need for your mental health, Leticia? What? You don't use it for what it's supposed to be for. So who cares?
support for myself and supposedly this child. I don't know who would
The
offer me
child
a
will be
baby
gone.
while I'm homeless.
No,
I think that that's
the child
absurd.
will be gone.
If I would have had a suitable place to stay, I wouldn't even think about harming myself.
Bullshit. A suitable place to stay isn't going to fix your mental problems, or your supposed mental problems. No way. If you've lit your kid's crib on fire before and you've killed puppies and we've seen how you've acted on here just because you don't get your freaking way. There's no way possible. I don't care if you had $1 million mansion. Well, $1 million doesn't buy you a mansion anymore. But, anyways, if you had a home worth $1 million and it was paid off, you still would not be capable of raising a child because you can't handle life, period. No. And don't worry, that baby will be out of you soon and gone, hopefully to a nice, safe haven. And you won't have your disability and you'll have to get a job like the rest of us, bitch.
And I probably would have stopped smoking marijuana.
I think that's it. That's
So
it.
it's later in the day.
So that was her last night's rant. Can you believe her? She's unbelievable. What's the temperature right now? She's unbelievable. If I had a home, that's how she's trying to get people to Okay, here, let's just give her a home. Let's set her up so she's okay. She's incapable of raising a child, period. She just can't. Okay. Oh, is that the right temperature? Oh, okay. So at 6 p.m. it's still going to be 84. Oh my gosh. Okay, Saturday 90. So it looks like next Monday is going to be it's going to start cooling off. All right, guys. Well, I got to go. I got to slap on some other clothes, get going, start my day. Thanks for watching. I have to kind of just goof around to listen to her because if I really just sit, I'll fall asleep for one, or I'll start getting really angry. So I kind of have to make light of it. I appreciate all of you, all my new subscribers, all of my people that have been around forever and who don't like or aren't interested in Leticia, but I am, so I'm talking about it. I understand you don't have to watch the videos, no problem. All right, guys, God bless. Have a wonderful day today. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and be happy. Bye. Don't worry. Be happy.